everybody, it's me, yes me, Chocolate Controller, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the last episode, we did the swamp, or not swamp, ocean spider house, getting ourselves the giant wallet. Nope. We got the giant wallet from the ocean spider house, as well as getting a few other things, but the main thing was the giant's wallet. In this episode, I have a few side quests I want to do. The first of which is a bit of a longer one, but it's gonna involve us going to each of the 3 temples that we've done so far. The first of which being Snowhead. For this, we need to beat God again. As if beating him twice wasn't enough, we have to beat him again. And this time I don't have the infinite magic to do so because it's not even close to night of the first day, so okay, I almost had that, but I did not trust myself. Okay, Chewie, get off the desk. Come on, Chewie, get off the desk. I'm surprised I got that to work. I'm surprised that worked. Alright, go in. Alright, let's go ahead and beat God. I might cut this out. I might cut this one out because this is gonna take a while. Fire arrows. I'm just gonna grab this now. I did not expect that to hit. And once again, Link has not learned. To move out of the way. Okay. Let's go. Alright, this time I want to watch my magic carefully. Yes! 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 Ram him! Ram him! Ram him! Ram him! Okay, that was pretty bad. How did that not count? Come on. Come on. Hey, come on. Dang it. Okay, really? What? Well, I had a good start. Really? I had a good start to this. Come on, yes, ram him! Ram him! Ram him! Ram him! Ram him! Ram him! That was a good one. That was good. That was good. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Get back here. Come on, get back here. Get back here. Come on, get him. No, get back here. I was doing good. There we go. Okay, that wasn't that bad. I can keep this. I can keep this. That was a good attempt. That was good. That was good. I'm cool with that. Yeah, he like walks in circles a bit if you go in from the correct angle, yeah. Okay. Okay, now that spring has returned, what we're gonna be doing this time... I've been waiting for you, Don Gero. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but it looks like you've lost a little weight. As you can see, Don Gero, the long winter has ended and spring has finally come to these mountains. Let us begin our course. Unfortunately, it seems not all of our members have gathered. Perhaps it is because winter was too long. They must have realized that spring... They must not have realized that spring has come to the mountains. And when the great Don Gero... And when the great Don Gero has come for us too. What a pity. Where in the world could the other members be? And what could they be doing? So... The next thing we want to do... is... find the other members. We're gonna go ahead and get... There are 4 other members. The first of which is gonna be in Clock Town. Right. Hi. Hi, Chili. So, what we want to do here... Chewy, I swear. Come on, Chewy. This is the first one. Ah, Don Gero, it has been so long. What has brought you all this way? Could it be? Has spring finally come to the mountains? Look, it is true. Winter was so long I began to lose all hope. I understand. I shall head for the mountains immediately. And he just disappears. The next one is gonna be... Where? Woodfall. Chewy. Chewy, I need you to get down. At Woodfall Temple. I still need this too. Chewy, get down. Chewy keeps jumping up on my lap trying to get my attention, and I'm like, I'm recording, Chewy. I know. He's looking at me like, fine. Chewy really likes attention. I've noticed that. I think he's just lonely. Which, you know, I'm lonely too. I'm a very lonely guy. But it's fine. Alright. As you can see, I already did this. We can now go back to the boss room. But that's not what we want to do. What we instead want to do... We don't need to worry about the stray fairies either. You could recollect them if you really wanted to. But there's really no point in doing it. Well, that just stinks. I don't really care about getting the stray fairies again. We already got the reward for it, the upgraded spin attack. So, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I believe in the 3DS version, in the upgraded magic and upgraded spin attack are actually swapped. I don't remember if I've mentioned it. Coming this way, now that we have the fire arrows, we can actually, just easily just, well, we can try. We can just, there we go. We can just easily do that now that we have the fire arrows. Okay, with that, I now want to break the game. All right, coming this way, I want to pull out my regular arrows, and I want to shoot the shoot. There we go. Shoot the eyeballs. Okay, put on the Deku mask. And we're gonna have to wait for it to go back up. Now that I think about it, I really didn't need to do that whole bow thing. I just thought about this, but whatever, it's fine. In here! Gecko! Yeah. Okay. Easily just boom. Come on. Come on. Come on. Die. Oops. Can we? Nope. That almost ended poorly. Come on. Okay. I didn't think I hit him. Not even gonna lie. And there we go. That will make him into frog. Put on the Gero mask. Ah, Gero, it has been so long. What has brought you all this way? Could it be? Has spring finally come to the mountains? That look, it's true. Winter was so long, I began to lose all hope. I understand. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can now. So that's that. We can now use the Song of Soaring to warp to the entrance of the temple. And we don't technically need to fight Adolwa again, so yeah. We could. That might make the next frog easier to get, but I didn't mean to warp to Woodfall. I just warped to the wrong place. I didn't mean to do Woodfall. I meant to go to the southern swamp. Warp. We want to go to southern swamp, not Woodfall. Okay. I want the Deku mask for this one. Now that I think about it, I could use the Zora mask, and... Alright. Probably could just use the Zora mask for this too, but... From here, we want to come this way. And we want to just hop over. Want to come over here. That's the wrong mask. I meant to do the Don Gero's mask. Ah, Don Gero, it has been so long. What has brought you all this way? Could it be? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they all say the same thing. Okay. And the last one. You already know what it is. It's the other gecko in Great Bay Temple. So we're going back to Zora Cape. Hi, Moon. Alright, okay, so what I want to do is I want Zora Mask, Ocarina, Hookshot. Zora Mask. Nope. There we go. Alright, there's that. Yeah, that's the only time you actually get to hear the first time you do it is the only time you get to hear the full song, so. Alright, quickly. Yes, alright. We want to go ahead and go ahead and go back to Great Bay. And I will meet you guys at the Gecko's room. Alright, coming back into the Gecko's room. Hello. Really? Really? I'm trying to hit you with an arrow. Thank you. No! 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 Ah! Well, now you get to see what happens when he does get you. I'm surprised that hit him. Not even gonna lie. What? No, 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 no! Come on! Come on! That should not have... The only reason he hit me is because I swapped to the hook shot without meaning to. Or you know what I mean. It sucks because when the control stick doesn't cooperate. No. This is why I want C buttons and not a C stick. That work? Did. Get him. There we go. There we go. Okay. Equip that. Equip that. Put on the mask. Talk to the guy. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay. And we don't need to beat Georg either. Okay. Ooh. Returning to the shore, yes. Yeah, yeah, if we need to go back, you can just climb onto, we can just go back. If you do end up needing to go back before beating the temple, you could just climb onto his back and he'll take you back. Okay. And with that, we want to go back to the mountain village. Heading back to the mountain village and going back over here. Well, if it isn't the great Don Gero, shall we sing once again? The conducting was spectacular, and all of our members rose to the occasion. This is how deeply we were moved by your spectacular conducting. Piece of heart! There you go. Let's do it again sometime. You can actually do it again. They keep singing too. All right. Now, with that, I think that's a good place to end things off. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, we're going to be doing a few more side quests before heading off to the canyon. See you guys then. This is Chocolate Controller, signing out. Bye.